7 airport rule changes in 2026 that nobody's talking about. Air travel in 2026 is changing in ways most passengers don't fully realize yet. While big headlines focus on major policies, the real impact comes from smaller rule changes that quietly affect how you check in, pass security, board flights, and enter countries. These updates are not always clearly explained, but they can still delay you, cost you money, or even stop your trip completely. From stricter document checks to smarter digital systems, airports are becoming more automated and less forgiving. If you want a smooth journey in 2026, you need to understand these hidden changes before you even step inside the terminal. 1. Passport validity rules are being strictly enforced. In 2026, airports and airlines are no longer flexible about passport validity rules. Many countries require at least 6 months of validity beyond your travel date, and airlines now strictly enforce this before boarding. Even if your passport is technically not expired, you can still be denied check-in. Automated systems now flag issues instantly, leaving little room for human judgment. Travelers who previously took the risk are now getting stopped more often. The key change is not the rule itself, but the strict enforcement. Always check your passport validity months before travel, not days. 2. Digital border systems are replacing passport stamps. Airports in 2026 are moving toward fully digital border control systems. Instead of traditional passport stamps, many countries now use biometric scanning and electronic entry records. This means your face or fingerprints are linked to your passport during entry and exit. While this speeds up processing, it also reduces flexibility if something goes wrong. Errors are tracked instantly, and overstays are recorded automatically. Travelers must ensure their documents match exactly with bookings. This silent shift means less paperwork, but more accuracy is required. Mistakes that were once overlooked are now digitally recorded and harder to fix. 3. Airlines are denying boarding more frequently. One major 2026 change is that airlines are rejecting passengers before they even reach immigration. If your documents, visa, or travel authorization are incorrect, airlines now stop you at check-in. This is because airlines face penalties for transporting ineligible passengers. New verification systems automatically check your eligibility before boarding passes are issued. This means problems are caught earlier, but also leaves passengers with fewer last-minute solutions. The airport experience now includes stricter airline-level screening. Travelers must double-check all travel requirements in advance because once you reach the airport, it may already be too late. 4. Carry-on baggage rules are getting tighter. In 2026, many airlines are quietly tightening carry-on baggage policies. While official rules may look the same, enforcement has become stricter, especially on full flights. Overhead bin space is now closely monitored, and staff are more likely to gate-check bags that exceed limits. Some airlines are also using automated bag-size scanners at boarding gates. Passengers who previously got away with slightly oversized bags are now being stopped. This change reduces cabin clutter but creates inconvenience for unprepared travelers. To avoid delays or extra fees, always follow exact size and weight limits when packing your carry-on. 5. Airport security is becoming more automated. Security screening in 2026 is becoming faster but also more advanced. New scanning technology allows passengers to keep electronics and liquids inside their bags in some airports. However, this does not mean security is easier. Automated systems detect irregularities more precisely, leading to more targeted checks when needed. Random manual inspections are still used but now supported by AI-based screening. Travelers must still follow rules carefully because violations are flagged instantly. The overall experience feels smoother, but mistakes are less likely to be ignored. Preparation remains the key to passing security without delays. 6. Travel authorizations are becoming mandatory. Many countries are introducing electronic travel authorizations linked directly to your passport. In 2026, more destinations require pre-approved digital clearance before you can board a flight. These systems are often confused with visas, but they are separate requirements. Without approval, airlines may refuse boarding, even if your passport is valid. These authorizations are usually quick to apply for, but travelers often forget them. This creates last-minute panic at airports. The rule change is simple but powerful. Entry permission now begins online, not at the border. Always check if your destination requires pre-travel authorization. 7. Boarding processes are becoming more controlled. Boarding in 2026 is becoming more structured and less flexible. Airlines are enforcing boarding groups strictly to manage space and efficiency. Passengers trying to board early without authorization are more likely to be stopped. Digital scanning systems track boarding order, reducing manual overrides. This improves organization, but removes flexibility that travelers once relied on. Late arrivals or group confusion can now cause delays or missed boarding. The new system rewards passengers who follow instructions closely. To avoid stress, always listen for your group and be ready when your turn comes. The biggest shift in airport travel in 2026 is not just new rules, but stricter enforcement and smarter systems. Airports are becoming faster, more digital, and more precise, but also less forgiving for mistakes. Small oversights like passport validity, missing authorizations, or incorrect baggage can now stop your journey much earlier than before. These changes are not always announced loudly, but they affect millions of travelers every day. The smartest way to adapt is simple. Prepare ahead, double-check everything, and stay alert at every step. In 2026, smooth travel is no longer about luck. It is about awareness and preparation.